This is Joshua Roner, seriously injured by something you may now have in your home.
Toy chests with unsupported lids have killed at least 21 children over the last 10 years.
Tonight on Eyewitness News at 6, John Johnson begins his special report, Buyer Beware.
Then at 11, Joel Siegel takes us to the movies to see how movie magic is made in his special report on special effects.
Watch Buyer Beware at 6.
And special effects at 11, starting tonight on Eyewitness News.
WABC TV is hot.
Yes. Nancy? Well, of course. Have her come right in. Boy, am I glad to see you.
Well, it's nice to be wanted.
I knew sooner or later you'd come to your senses.
What do you mean?
Well, you're giving up play, aren't you? Isn't that why you're here?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
Mike, I want your advice.
About what?
Well, the theater's been plagued by a series of small thefts.
The district attorney's office doesn't handle petty
Honey?
crime.
Not more than an hour ago, a sandbag barely missed killing Preacher Emerson.
An accident?
Well, that's what he's claiming, and Gavin didn't call the police.
Then why tell me?
Because I want you to know. Mike, there's something very odd going on at the Whitney Theater.
Is the phone in service, young man?
No.
Are you sure?
Go away, lady.
But I want to use the phone.
Send a telegram.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Sully. How you doing? It's good to hear your voice again. yeah, I know. Not like the old days, huh? So, how's it feel to get out of the joint?
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Spick & Span. Spick & Span, it helps your floor show its true colors. And by Mild Ivory Liquid, it helps hands stay young-looking.
How old am I? I'm 25. So am I.
One of these swimmers is not 25, but 34. She's Mary Lou Kenworthy, mother of 2. Can you pick her out? They both look so young. But let's see their hands. They look young, too.
My hands need as much care as the rest of me, so they deserve Ivory Liquid for dishes. The name Ivory has always meant mildness to me, and I trust it to treat my hands gently. The rich, mild suds help my hands stay young-looking, even with all the dishes I do.
Still can't tell who's 34?
It's me.
Well, you sure look young.
Swimming helps.
What helped your hands look so young?
My hands? Oh, Ivory Liquid. The mildness helps a lot. I'd never use anything else.
Mild Ivory Liquid helps hands look young.
I first heard the word Spick & Span from my mom. She swore by Spick & Span to help keep her linoleum floor looking its best. Now I've got a no-wax floor, a cinch to clean, right? Wrong. Their special texture makes them harder to clean than I thought. Luckily, there's a special new Spick & Span.
New Spick & Span with a modern new formula designed to clean today's floors. You see, today's floors, both conventional and no wax, have thousands of hills and valleys where greasy dirt collects, making floors look dull and dingy. But new Spick & Span has been specially reformulated to safely break up the grease and lift it away, leaving a clean, beautiful finish.
How's it look, Ma? Beautiful?
Of course. What'd you expect from Spick & Span?
New Spick & Span. Yesterday's clean for today's floors.
The cops were asking after you? I don't see how that could be, Sully. Yeah, but I don't see Emerson talking to the bulls. That's not his kind of play. I thought he was hiding out in the Whitney Theater. Now I'm not so sure. Look, Sully, I let you down. I wanted to have this all wrapped up by the time you got out. I'm truly sorry about that. You coming out here to Monticello? You're kidding. Hey, yeah, that ought to flush Emerson out of his nest, sure.
Nancy, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do unless a crime is committed or at least a formal complaint is made. And if neither Gavin nor Preacher is concerned about Preacher's accident...
How can a sandbag just fall like that?
I don't know. You're the expert on theater.
Mike, please.
What do you want me to do? Launch a full-scale investigation based on nothing more than a feeling you have?
Well, you've trusted my feelings before.
Maybe so, but these days I have reason to doubt their accuracy.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that to sound as harsh as it did.
Oh, I do love you.
And I love you.
Well, thanks for listening.
If you can bring me anything more concrete, I'll see what I can do. Where are you going?
Back to the theater.
Preacher, Mitzi just told me what happened. A sandbag fell.
No, man, missed me by a mile.
My hero.
Well, are you all right?
Hey, look, I got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head.
No brains.
Hey, man, you want to say something to me, clown?
Yeah, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes without something turning up missing or you damaging theater property, my property!
Gunther, he could have been killed!
Oh, no such
Yeah, maybe you like that, huh? Maybe it was you who was messing with the weight.
And you have a very festive imagination.
Oh, man, they broke the mold when they made you, dude, on purpose.
Preacher, why don't you, tell me the truth? What really happened?
Well, see, the rope that was tied to the counterweight had been cut clean by a real sharp knife.
Did you tell anybody else?
No.
Well, I don't understand. If Dell is gone, then why is the man that's after him trying to kill you?
Well, that's a real hard question to answer.
Try.
Well, maybe it's the wrong question, because maybe Dell hasn't left town at all. I mean, the missing cushion, the missing sandwiches.
Hi. I just stopped by to see how the play's going. Somebody want to tell me about it?
Hello, Raven. This is Derek Mallory. Now, slow down. Now, slow down. I'm not interested in excuses. That was not the 3rd degree. My officers were just doing their job. Now, will you let me speak to Sky? Let me speak to Sky. Raven! Sky, I just had a report from Calvin Stoner and Chris Egan, and I am very displeased. No, you let me have my say. How dare you break into Walter Gantz's office? How dare you hassle Peter Nevins? That's not the way it looks to me. I'm sorry. Look, I know Peter Nevins' story must have hurt your credibility in this town, but that does not give you the right to take the law into your own hands. You tell Raven I heard that. She's not that far away from the phone. Now, look, I'm adding my warning to the one my detectives gave you. I will not tolerate any vigilantism in this town, no matter how well meant. Is that understood? Well, it had better be, because I have had it up to here with you two. Come in.
Chief, we just got a report on a man answering Steve Markham's description in a phone booth near the Whitney Theater, apparently watching the place.
Where's Calvin Stoner?
Well, he's checking on a suspect we interviewed in the Kavanaugh murder case.
Who?
Name's Larry Hooten, the makeup lady's husband.
What makes him so suspicious?
He limps.
Oh.
Now, wait. We know Walter was investigating someone with a limp. And we did find the WMON phone number in his office. Maybe the 2 murders are related.
That is pretty thin, Detective.
Well, we're doing our best.
No, you are. I know you are. I'm not saying you're not. Take as many backups as you need. I'm going to see Michael Carr this afternoon, and I would love to tell him I have Steve Markham under lock and key.
On my way.
When I've got a splitting headache, I want what works. And extra-strength Datril has been working for me every bit as well as extra-strength Tylenol since I switched. And now I know why. Datril and Tylenol have the exact same aspirin-free pain reliever and strength. Exactly the same. I know because I asked my doctor about Datril. Yet extra-strength Tylenol can cost so much more. So I'm staying with Datril. Why would I pay that much more for the same relief? Why would anybody?
We Dutch have been famous for our beautiful tulips since the 16th century. But they are fragile and need special care, just like my skin. That's why I use your Pond's cold cream. I found even after washing with soap and water, my face wasn't thoroughly clean. But Pond's removes dirt and makeup left behind. See? It's a cleansing secret of women around the world.
Beautiful skin created by Pond's.
One step behind again. Who reported seeing him?
A woman who lives down the block. She says there is a very surly individual lurking here. But she did have a great gift for description. Desk Sergeant picked up on the resemblance of Markham right away.
Yeah, well, he's long gone by now. Okay, I want you to take down every phone number written in this phone booth.
Are you kidding me? Call Trudy for a good time?
Well, killers need relaxation, too. That the Whitney Theater over there?
Yeah?
Okay. I'm gonna phone this in, then I'm gonna be over there. Hey, cheer up. Who knows? One of these phone numbers, maybe you'll get lucky.
Mike, thank you for seeing me on such short notice.
If it's good news, I'll forgive you.
It is. I hoped it'd be better. Well, I just got a call from one of my detectives. We had a lead on E.J. Pond's killer, but he had left the scene by the time we got there.
Sounds like you know who he is.
Yes, we do. Here's his file.
Steve Markham. Suspected in 18 homicides?
Exactly how I reacted when I saw that.
I don't want this man on my streets.
You can help me put him away.
How?
I think he was hired by a man named Harlan Sullivan to kill E.J. Pond as a favor for Jake Vanefra.
Go on.
Vanefra can help me prove that. Vanefra can help me find where Steve Markham's hiding.
You want me to plea bargain with that slime?
Look, I know how long we've been after him. I'm not suggesting we let him go.
Derek, my case against Vanefra is not all that solid. We've got him cold on fencing goods, thanks to Pond's testimony. But if I let him turn state's evidence and we can only convict him on a lesser charge, he could be out of there in no time.
Yeah, but Vanefra may be our only chance to get Steve Markham. Look at that record. He's got 18 possible homicides, not one single arrest. This guy's as slippery as an eel. But now I've got forensic evidence. I've got proof that he was here in Monticello, but I've got to have the Sullivan-Vanefra connection. Only Vanefra can give me that.
Derek, I hate these trade-offs. It's not how it should be. We should be able to convict all of them.
I know.
Wait a minute. Maybe there is a way to keep him tied into that murder, even if he does testify.
How?
It'll require some fancy footwork. But if I can at least get a charge of accessory against him, combined with the fencing, resisting arrest, we could still put Vanefra on the show for a long, long time.
All right, well, let's do it.
Okay, it's worth a try.
I've been trying to tell you it was an accident. It's a result of my carelessness, and I admitted it, all right?
Preacher, I thought you and I were coming to an understanding.
Meaning what?
Meaning you're lying to me.
Oh, man.
Look, Miles, I think...
So are you. I'm not going to have it. One of you better start telling me the truth.
Look, we haven't heard from Dell in over a week, and that is the truth.
What about the man who's following him, this guy Markham?
How'd you find that out? Dell doesn't even know his name.
Calvin Stoner calls me. The candle, plus the information you gave him about some man named Sully. Markham is a friend of Sully.
Surprised he has any
Jody,
friends.
This Markham is suspected of having killed 18 people. Yeah.
Whoa.
So please, if there's something you're not telling me.
Hello, everybody.
Officer Egan?
You looking for Gunther again?
No, not this time. A man we're interested in locating was seen in the vicinity of this theater. Now, since he has some connection to all of you, I thought I'd better stop by. Dell Emerson? No. The man who's after him. Steve Markham.
Fresh ground cinnamon. It makes a delicious difference in my cinnamon rolls. I'm Mrs. Olson. You know, the right ingredients are so important in good cooking. That's why Folgers is good cooking. It has that just right, delicious ingredient, mountain-grown coffee. The richest kind. Delicious. Now that's mountain-grown coffee. Folgers is good cooking.
Come on, man, you gotta play Space Cadet. Well, come on. Just for a second. Let me turn this chicken off. I got you. Now you. Whoa.
The chicken?
We left it soaking. Mom got spaced out, huh, Dad?
Won't the chicken taste greasy?
Not with Crisco oil. Great.
Not greasy.
Told ya. Space Cadet.
Crisco oil for fried foods that taste great, not greasy.
There's a new kind of beauty waiting for you when you pert up your hair and let the soft shine through.
New Pert shampoo shimmers like never before with a soft, shiny pearlescence that turns on the soft shine in your hair.
Let the soft shine through.
Let it flow. Let it happen in your hair.
Pert up your hair and let the soft shine on through.
You're going to be beautifully surprised.
Pert up your hair and let the soft shine through.
All right, what is this? Oh. Well, what do you want?
Relax, not you. You ever seen this man before?
Nope.
Well, that was a long time in coming.
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
Jody, you asked before if it was Dell who was seeing you at the theater.
Who's Dell?
Well, I thought maybe he might come here to see Preacher.
Yeah, he split town, so he didn't.
Who's Dell?
He's my old man.
Okay, now listen. If Markham's in the vicinity, he obviously doesn't think Dell left town.
Well, who's Markham?
And if you see him, don't mess with him. You call us, okay?
We will.
Good. I won't bother you again.
Jody, on your word of honor, do you know where Preacher's father
Well,
is?
on my word of honor, I don't.
All right. Preacher?
You, gonna accept my word?
Yes, I will.
All right, I don't know either.
Hey, don't look at me.
All right. I guess I'll take off.
Wait, are you going home?
I don't know. I thought I might ask Derek if he wanted to have dinner.
Yeah. That's good. Good for you to get out.
All right. Preacher?
Later.
That picture. I recognized him. Yeah? That was that bum that you were waving your knife at backstage a couple of weeks ago.
Right, why didn't you say something?
Hey, listen, not to do you any favors, that's for sure. I don't want cops all over this place, that's all.
All right, I hear you.
Okay, well, you just make damn sure that you keep your troubles a long way from here, you understand?
Yeah.
Hmm? Okay.
Preacher, we can't fight a man like that.
Hey, baby, I'd fight 10 Markhams to keep you safe.
I know. But I think, well, maybe if you want to, I can run away or something.
No, baby, I've been running all my life. And I'm real tired of running.
All right. Before Miles showed up, you started to say something about, a missing sandwich and a cushion or something. Do you really think that Dell is around here somewhere?
Jody, I don't know. I really don't. But Markham thinks he is.
Well, where could he be?
Well, if he is, you know, there's only one place he can be.
You mean the secret room?
Right. Let's go check it out.
we seem to have some more costumes missing.
Which ones?
A dinner jacket, suit, size 44.
44?
Yeah, that size mean anything to you?
No, I just figured that, you know, the new guy, Eddie, Lyle Stanley's chauffeur bodyguard type for him, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, a guy in a position of responsibility like that, I want to make sure he looks good.
I'm sure they're in there. Let me find them.
Yeah, that's what you said about the tux.
What tux?
Well, it seems we have a habit of things missing around here. Food, clothes, necessities for somebody.
Plea bargaining is a good possibility.
Mike Carr didn't think so at first. Certainly would have helped if you had nailed Markham today.
There wasn't a chance.
I'm not blaming you, I know. Just that Mike Carr's been coming down on me a lot harder than usual lately. He wants results, and now I had to go to his office to get help.
Election year.
I suppose.
Oh, movie section.
Yeah, it's Friday. I always try to take in a movie on Friday. But no police movies.
Oh, I love them. Saturdays and Sundays, I spend the whole day with Matt. But Friday nights, I try to find something with a good car chase scene in it.
You would.
What are you going to see?
A classic foreign film, a French one by Truffaut.
Oh, any car chases?
No. But it is a classic old film. And if you're going to go to the movies and I'm going to go to the movies, then why don't we go to the movies together anyway?
Well, sure. Sure, why not? Maybe something to eat first?
Be a nice idea.
Oh,
Miles.
Hello again.
Hi.
Listen, I know this is no notice at all. I just wondered if maybe you'd like to catch a quick bite to eat.
That's funny, because you just...
Oh, no, it's okay. You two go on.
No, Miles, we just made a date to go to a movie and have dinner together. Why don't you join us?
Oh, no, go on. That'd be intruding.
No, it wouldn't be, really.
Oh, come on, we insist.
Really? Well, great. I'd love it.
Good. Well, then can we get going? Because I am starving.
Good.
Sounds fine to me. What movie were you going to see?
Foreign.
Domestic.
Sounds great.
Is he going?
Up the stairs.
Is there anybody else around?
All clear.
Keep a close watch, all right? Come on. It's stuck. It must be latched on the inside.
Somebody coming.
Oh, Jody, I'm going to change the dialogue to match your costume at the end of Act 1. You know the one I mean, don't you, Preacher?
Yeah, right. It's in here.
It's hard to lose weight when you have to feed 3 hungry kids every day, because every time they eat, you want to eat. So when I want to lose weight, I take Prolamine twice a day. Once before lunch, then again before dinner. Prolamine's maximum strength formula really helps control my appetite, even when there's lots of food around. So I eat less.
Mom, can I have some spaghetti?
Look, if you want to lose weight, try the clinically tested Prolamine diet plan and get the hunger control you want when you need it most.
Good evening, Roaches. Welcome to the one and only Black Flag Roach Motel. It's all here. Exquisite cuisine, luxury accommodations, excitement. Just 2 at a time, please. There's plenty of room.
Black Flag Roach Motel has caught and killed more roaches than any other trap without poison, insecticide odor, or mess. Trap's full, throw it away.
Time to open another Black Flag Roach Motel. Check in, Roaches.
To the one and only Black Flag Roach Motel, roaches check in.
But they don't check out.
Loving is Mike Donovan, the passion of a man at odds with himself.
I toured in Vietnam. Me, I'm the lucky one. I came back.
The passion of a man in love with his wife.
Oh, what's the family gonna say if we're late for breakfast?
Loving, weekdays.
This is the one, right, with all the frills.
Yeah, now Lyle has a line about sequins, and there's not a sequin in sight. Well,
we could sew some on.
I know it's cheaper to change the line. But his line is, sweetheart, with all those sequins, you look like a galaxy full of stars.
It's a real sappy line, huh?
I wrote it.
Well, what do you know, huh?
But it is a little ripe, isn't it? How about, sweetheart, with all those frills, you shimmer like the moonlight. What do you think?
I like it a lot, yeah. A lot.
Oh, I think you're gonna make a fortune in romance novels.
I can't get a straight answer out of either one of you.
Well, why don't you go to Gunther? Because Gunther knows a lot about the moonlight.
Yeah.
Hair goes all over his face, and he gets
Thank
these
you.
fangs. He starts
Thank
howling
you.
at night. Is she gone?
Hit it.
All right. Good for nothing, flim flam man. Open this up or I'm gonna come at it with an axe. Come on.
Hello there, son.
Peter Nevins.
I'm working on another big story for you. Are you interested?
Yeah, of course I am. What is it?
Not yet.
When?
Soon.
You know, I don't appreciate all these games.
Tell me you don't want the story. The games will stop.
Can't do that.
I know.
Give me something, a hint.
All right.
Well?
We are going to reveal the truth about the oh-so-respectable district attorney, Mike Carr.
This was really worth getting up for.
You know, it's the first time we've had a chance to talk since we got here.
Do I taste cinnamon?
Uh-huh. It's Cafe Vienna, one of General Foods' international coffees.
It's perfect in the morning.
Runs Cafe Francais. It's so smooth and light.
You know, this is so nice. Think we ought to let the guys in on it?
Nah, let them sleep. This is our time.
With General Foods International Coffees.
There's too much fat in their budget. Yeah. There's too much fat in their program. Yeah.
And too much fat in that sandwich.
Huh?
Your lunch meats could be almost 1/3 fat.
You're kidding.
Try some lean cold cuts from Louis Rich. Lean turkey breast and ham. They're both 95% fat-free because they're made from the naturally lean meat, turkey.
Delicious. We ought to tell them about Louis Rich downtown.
You get less fat and more lean from Louis Rich.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, all the news. We'll find out what men look for in women. Also, tips on how to save money. Suzanne Summers and the Righteous Brothers. And Linda Evans on Good Morning America.
I want my half-hour comedy hour.
You got it, Stevie Wonder. You'll be the sunshine of laughter on the half-hour comedy hour. Tomorrow, with guests James Coburn, Lindsay Wagner, and John Schneider.
Tonight, it's Kansas City against Toronto and Chicago versus Cleveland on ABC's Monday Night Baseball. Check listings for the game in your area. Tension, unrest, good news, hard times, protest, peace. We'll bring you your world with Peter Jennings in Washington and Max Robinson in Chicago, weeknights on ABC's World News Tonight.
Iceberg lettuce goes with everything from avocados to zucchini. That's very good mileage.
Good afternoon, I'm Ernie Anastas. Coming up today on the 5 o'clock Eyewitness News, our heat wave is taking its toll. People are suffering. One man has died. We'll have a full report. Spencer will tell us when the heat wave will end, and we'll also have this report coming up.
New Amsterdam, just back from its maiden voyage, and we'll take a tour. I'm Maxine Black. I'll have a report.
Also, sharks are moving closer to
and your apartment.
A Target 7 special report, Buyer Beware, tonight on Eyewitness News at 6.
Then at 11, Joel Siegel continues his special report on special effects, making movie magic.
Watch Buyer Beware at 6.
And special effects at 11, tonight on Eyewitness News.
Hello?
Lynn, it's Harold. I'm calling long distance.
What time is it?
2 a.m. your time, sleepyhead.
2 a.m.?
Oh, you wouldn't believe the money I saved by calling after 11 p.m.
Really?
For sure.
I could save you even more money, Harold.
Baby.
To save 5 to 50% on long distance before as well as after 11 p.m., call MCI and stop talking in someone else's sleep.
Come to Corinth this summer. Corinth, where romance sizzles and every day is a new adventure. Corinth is for loving, and ABC is your summer place, weekdays.
Spending time together in a special way. Side by side we two sharing dreams that happen every day. It's that special time, yours and mine, as close as we can be. It's that special feeling for you and me. That special feeling on
Tuesday, James Coburn, Lindsay Wagner, and Stevie Wonder guest star on the half-hour comedy hour.
I want you to meet something for your arthritis pain and your aspirin-sensitive stomach. Maximum Strength Ecotrin, safety-coated aspirin. Its orange safety coating works so well. Millions of you can take even maximum strength aspirin without all aspirin stomach upset. It's not the aspirin substitute. It's aspirin for minor pain relief. Safety-coated to protect your stomach. Now, if your doctor says aspirin, take it. But make it maximum strength Ecotrin. It's safety-coated. It's orange.